Hi, I'm Gretchen. This is the fourth video cast in the Servant program. By now, you should have identified your desire, your cause, and your process. Today, we're going to talk about effect. Here's the question. What are the effects you experience when you engage in your process? An effect is the feedback, the validation, the response process of our cause. The reason we experience effects is because we've asked our cause in the first place to help us obtain our desire. So he is helping us. He's responding to that and guiding us. When we experience confirming effects, we know we have identified that inherent process and we're engaged in it. We're doing good and we're on the most efficient pathway to obtaining our desire. When we experience warning effects, we know when we're deviating to one side or the other. So take a minute now that you know what an effect is, and answer that question. What are the effects you experience when you engage in your process? Which of your processes return confirming effects? And are you able to remain steadfast in that center pathway when you experience those confirming effects? And then what about if you experience a warning effect? Are you able to look at that objectively and get back on that center pathway? Conflict arises when we yield to the effects of conflicting causes. These are causes we don't really want to yield to because they're not interested in helping us obtain our desire. Maybe they have an alternative desire that they'd like us to shoot for, but they influence us and kind of confuse us. They make us think that our process is not balanced when it really is. They make us think that our process is balanced when it really isn't. So conflicting effects really get in the way. And really, the reason why we have conflicting desires and processes is because we have conflicting causes. Which causes effects do you prefer to experience? Out of all the causes there are, all the ones that you associate with or who you've come to know, which do you prefer the most? It's like when I was younger, I heard this theory of dating. That when you're dating, you've got to try all the flavors. You've got to date around and see which flavor you like the best. If you like vanilla, you know how that's good, but how will you know that that's your favorite unless you try other flavors? So an effect is kind of like a flavor, and it's important when we're choosing a cause to try, experience other effects and see how we feel when other causes influence us, when they try to teach us, when they set their example before us, when they provide for us in some way, and when they evaluate us. How does that feel? And which of all your causes do you feel the best with? Which one do you feel joy with? Here's the last question. Are you able to remain steadfast in your process even when you experience conflicting effects from conflicting causes?